Nope. Hey, he's sick. Again. Nothing we can do. Oh, May. She's a firecracker. Candy thinks Chloe has a bad influence on May, but the opposite's true. Chloe's holding... Farm. You mean you didn't notice that giant barn in town? Granted, all the crops died, but once the ground thaws out...
Hi there, I'm Candy. Well, I've always lived here. My husband Stan's another story. Soon enough, I was married. Sometimes. But despite all its problems, it's still home. Irvington's been around since before the war. It was larger back then, a luxury neighborhood. Most of the nicer buildings got covered by snow. About 60 years ago, the town was rediscovered and settled by my grandmother, Iris Caulfield. Trade, mostly. We don't have any resources of our own, so we're dependent on others. You mean May? She's a nice girl, deep down. I just hope one day she realizes... I don't think so. Caravans never come through Irvington. I would remember if one did. I know it doesn't seem like it, but Stan's okay. Well, for starters, our crops died earlier in the year. Stan thought he could grow something out at the old farm, but we all knew that wasn't... Our son Greg got sick, and now our daughter is starting to act out.
Is that scar real? You know, the big one on your forehead? The one that's probably really embarrassing. Dang, that must have hurt, like a lot. I should feel bad for digging up the memory. I'm May, by the way. Caravan? What? No. No caravans ever came. I'm just bored and hungry. Bye.
What do you want? Found it. I live here. Yeah, I used to live with the Caulfields, but I needed my own. Irvington. I was born here around the same time as May's brother. I ended up living with her. My mom's decent when she's sober, but she turns into a bitch when she's drunk. Unfortunately for me, she was drunk more. Me and my mom both thought it was good. It's boring as frick. That's what it is. Honestly, if May wasn't here, I'd probably have left. Hell yeah, we are. Childhood friends to the end. Always dreamed of wandering the wastes with her. But considering how her parents are... Huh? Look, I'm not the right person to ask about that kind of stuff. Try asking some of the older guys, like old Ben.
Talk to the captain or Deputy Bale.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy? I'm sorry. I'll help you if I can. I'm sorry. I've been rather... It's a fine place. Small but tight-knit. His name is Greg Caulfield. This isn't the... He was born with a weak immune system. It makes him more prone to infection. My parents, well, my adoptive parents, they were natives of Portland. They taught... I'm here because I'm needed. Doctors are rare in the wastes. And in Portland, I admit I'm... Well, if you must know, me and we wandered for some time. He's away on business. It's unlikely that you two will meet. The mayor wanted us to stop serving criminals in the slums. There's a virus going around. It's not... More and more people are getting... You have? Do you have data from this vault? Hello again. Try not to...
Don't cause trouble. That robot old Ben uses scares me.
Hello again. Any caravan? There. Well, officially we willingly this. Hello again. Anything you... Me? No, but Dr. Pavis has been having some trouble lately. I suppose there is something, but it's not exactly glamorous. I've tried talking to him, but he doesn't listen to anybody. I used to be NCR, if you couldn't tell by the armor. Served under a man named Hosea Zurich. Back then, Brighttown put things in perspective, not just for me, but for a lot of people. We finally realized that we might not actually be the good guys. Then Zurich tried to have sex with me. That was the final straw. I deserted again and worked as a mercenary. Eventually, I was hired to protect this town. After a few raids, I decided... The militia was established after a particularly bad raid. We realized we needed some... I got together the best people I could find in town. Since it was formed, the militia is a relatively new addition to Irvington. I have the most combat experience out of anyone here, so That's because we didn't. Before the war, the army came to defend the town, just in case China broke through the Alaskan line. That never happened, but their mistake makes us one of the better equipped... Maybe. You certainly... You'll want to see old Ben. It's right next to the statue. See that huge tent over there? There's the Caulfield residence down the road. Beyond that is...
Howdy. Well, that's along. Back before my hair turned gray, I ran with a group called the Brotherhood of... I came up north with a few other squads to set up Brotherhood listening posts in. It was supposed to pave the way for a full chapter. Enclave. Faster, uglier, and meaner than I'd ever seen it before. Came out of the sky, destroyed the posts themselves, and killed everyone inside to the... I got lucky. Armor took the brunt of a laser blast. It burnt deep. I played dead for 2 days until I was sure those bastards were gone. I don't rightly know. It was years ago. We're talking at least a decade. It's possible that they could have just been remnants from the oil rig, but I'm not so sure. Something about them felt different, almost robotic. Like they weren't human no more.
Oh, right. I suppose that was the original question, wasn't it? Well, I tried my luck at farming, and that didn't work out. Got married, too, and that had the same result. At some point, I came across Irvington and liked it so much, I decided to stay. Yep, 3 squads for 3 posts. You look well trained. Perfect. I've been asking about the Brotherhood for a while now, but no one will give me a straight answer. How's the Brotherhood doing down south? Keep it. That doesn't sound right to me, of course. It's good to hear regardless. Don't know why people didn't just say that. Define odd. I suppose Tycho's selling chem scouts, but beyond that, I don't... Wait a moment. There is something. A while ago, a caravan came on through here. Seemed more... They said they'd come back in a few days, but that was a month ago. They were trying to get to the next settlement, but they ended up heading towards Ostia. If the Legion doesn't get them, not a clue. They got their directions from Zaris, but she wouldn't make a mistake like that.
Beat it, punk. This is Danny. If you don't know Danny, then you're new or you're dumb. He's one of the biggest merchants in Portland. She's a scrap collector. But word is she used to be a Salt Town miner. Maybe she's made it clear that she's not paying up. So once we get inside... A few years ago, the ghoul in there took out a loan from Danny. It's time to collect. We'll leave when we get the caps. Yeah.
Thanks for taking care of those idiots for me. Normally I'd be able to take them, but I ran out of shit. I can't give you anything. Not anymore. I did take a loan out from him when I first left Salt Town. Danny sent his guys here because he thinks I forgot I paid him. Unfortunately for him, being a ghoul. We talking before or... Before this. Before the war. Guys in charge said all we did was throw bombs at people. That wasn't true. Even had a partner, in more ways than one. Italian guy. Never could. After he died, I decided to infiltrate a mining outpost. Destroy it from the inside. Down with capitalists and all that. Wasn't there too long before the bombs fell, which is how I changed. The outpost would later become Salt Town. After I turned into a ghoul, I joined the other miners. Wasn't too keen on it at first, you know, since I hate governments. But it grew on me, at least until we Never did like the guy, but things were still good. Then the second foreman took over and everything went to shit. The new guy was just as bad as the capitalist assholes from before the war. He may have been worse. He treated us like garbage, tools to make him richer. I joined a group to make things better, but they weren't willing to go far enough. Turned to scavenging after that. I collect scrap and then sell it. No, those meatheads just cornered me here. I don't live anywhere, really. Ah, fellow traveler. Should have figured from the mud on your boots. Nice to know I'm... No.
I had a feeling you'd be out here. You're nosy for a stranger. But, since... I didn't make them lie. It was their choice. It was a safety measure. We didn't know what kind of people they would send after the caravan. What those people would do to us. The less it looks like we know, the better. No idea. I thought it was a robbery, but everything is still here, just wrecked. Even the Legion isn't this brutal. Same reason as you, I suppose. To find out what happened to the caravan. There's a ledger in one of the boxes. It has classified information in it that we can't risk falling into the wrong hands. Problem is, I can't get the damn box open. The way these caravans work is that they rotate who has the master key every few days. Great. You're really gonna do this? They were nosy like you. I came out here to make sure they didn't share what they learned. Turns out, I wasted my time, because they were already dead. You can have the ledger if you want it, but keep what happened here a secret. Tell Adam they were lying about coming back. It's nothing. You saw nothing. And if you know what's good for you, you'll keep your mouth. Well, for starters, what they found out needs to stay buried. If people came looking for them, those people might find out what the caravan did. Besides that, news of the caravan being destroyed would cause traders to avoid town, and we need them to survive. That was a lie. I just needed to find out what was in there. That piece of paper is worthless. What? No, of course not. I'd never... Yes, I did. I needed a way to get rid of them, or at least to slow them down. I'm not going to hurt you if that's what you think. My word means a lot in Irvington, though. Good.
Ave profligate. You stand before Gaius Publius, Centurion to Legate Valerius. Was it that hard to figure out? Yes, I was once a slave escaped under my watch. However, they are those loyal to me. I suppose not. Why? Do you wish to? It is a private matter. Another. I see. Oh yes. I joined the Legion at a young age. I remember as he was protecting Kaiser, I was at the front, face to face, bathed in blood and entrails. Even when my chest was full to bursting with spear tips, I continued to fight until it was won. My perseverance earned me a place in the frontier.